Nicole said she wanted to give an opening statement about the game. She loves to talk. So, well, good team effort. Solid team effort. Good Albany team. It was certainly nice to see Coach Rowan back in the Dome, and I thought, from the beginning we stepped up and did what we needed to do to have success. Again, the defense getting multiple turnovers. After a few missed shots, we got our offense going and our shot percentage went up. We took better quality shots and put the ball in the net. So overall, good midweek game and a good win. And we can now turn our focus to Duke.
Coach, can you expand upon a little bit what it was like coaching against Coach Rowan, who used to be your player?
Well, that happens a lot. There's a lot of former players that are coaches out there, and so it's kind of a regular thing. But it's certainly nice to always see them. But the one thing that you're always up against a quality coach, and she's certainly one of those. And you got to be prepared, and you got to have your team ready. And I think we challenged our team to be prepared and ready, knowing that her team was going to want to give everything they had to show Syracuse what she's all about and what her team's about. So it was a good, solid effort.
Sarah, obviously the defense played well tonight. I think you tied your career high with 5 caused turnovers. What do you think was the key of that success, both from an individual standpoint and as a team standpoint?
I think we really just got good pressure. We got them on their heels, made them frantic, made them make some bad passes, and we had our sticks in the way.
How big, a part of the defense is that anticipation? I think you and Ella had a lot of picked off passes, picked off deflected shots. How big an aspect of that part of defense to the game?
It's a pretty big part, but the pressure the other girls get out allow us to get a knockdown or get a ground ball or pick off a pass or something. So it's really important that everyone's out and we can be there for that.
Julie, you had a career high with 5 points and then tied your career high with 3 goals. And you came in today with only 2 goals on the season. So what was working for you today?
I don't know, it was just a normal game. I think we had a really solid practice yesterday, staying focused, and I just happened to be finding my teammates, and my teammates were setting me up for good opportunities.
Now, talking about that, setting you guys up, you are overall with the team, today's game was second for the season with 9 assists for the team. What was that working for your attack?
At halftime, Coach kind of talked to us about playing together. I think that we're a very unselfish team, and when we work together and we can find each other and get those assists, I think that it just makes the game not only more fun to play, but it just shows how close we are as a team. So I think assists are really important.
Coach, you talked earlier this season about how good the ride's been so far. How would you judge that about this game?
Yeah, I thought we did a better job today. It's been something we've been talking about, but haven't had a lot of time to practice in the last couple weeks. It's just been tough when you're playing 3 games a week and one after another, and it's hard to spend the time and energy because it takes a lot out of you to practice the ride. But you know what? We've been talking about it. We made a slight adjustment, and I think that we got some good caused turnovers, so we're happy with it. We just took the pressure off the goalie and dropped our 4 attack back instead of 3, and utilize the bumping and shifting a little bit more.
Nicole, 11 players for SU today scored, which is second for the season. You had 12 people score against Coastal. So what does that mean for you guys to have 11 people adding in to games like these?
I think it's pretty typical. With the talent that we have and the depth that we have, it's no shock that it's that many people that are getting on the board. And honestly, those are the teams that are championship caliber teams, so that's really exciting.
Nicole, typically this season you've been been taking more of a supporting role. You lead in assists, and then today you were able to come out and get 4 goals. So what kind of was the difference on offense that allowed you to do that?
It depends on the game. It's the flow of the game, and whatever's needed that day, like I said last time, just step up and do it. And I think just, the flow of the game today, it just went that way. So it was just kind of that.
Nicole, you just mentioned the flow of the game. When the defense is causing so many turnovers like they did today, getting out in transition, like how helpful was that on offense to get that offense started?
I think you make a good point, and that's definitely helpful. But honestly, if you look at the stats of the draw and the score, that's what it was. I think we won majority of the draw controls today, and hats off to the defense. They play well every game, but today the draw controls were huge for us. And the people on the circle, Mogo, Braley, Chuck, Julie, everyone that takes a draw, they work so hard at that, and they did a really good job.
Nicole, UAlbany started in the zone and then they switched up to man. What was the difference for at least your game plan going against those different defenses?
Well, we were prepared for both, so our game plan was kind of just the biggest thing for us is being able to recognize on the field in the middle of a play and talk to each other and get on the same page and really know what set we're in. We have specific sets for both those defenses, so it doesn't really worry us when we do get into that. It's just mostly recognizing that they're in it and then going from there.
Anything else? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.